pitch in, go ahead and feel free
You guys
to
have
open
any,
discussion.
you guys have any more cans today? We got until 7 o'clock.
If I could turn it over to Professor Kim, you want to talk about possible fundraising?
Yes, possible fundraising is I assigned Mr. Michael Andrews to go to the Starbucks in downtown Covina area, because the downtown Covina Starbucks actually has a Citrus College Community Board, so we could do a lot of fundraising opportunities with them. Also, Chick-fil-A. I was there today and I found that the APU Dance Company has a flyer from Chick-fil-A saying that if you present it to Chick-fil-A, part of the proceeds go to their club. So I was thinking that Citrus College Real Estate Club, if we do that with Chick-fil-A, a lot of APU students or Citrus College students that walk towards there, we could have a group of executive members or volunteers for club members to just kind of sit there and say, here, you know, while you're going to Chick-fil-A, please show this flyer, and then part of the proceeds will go to us in terms of fundraiser. Also, Applebee's too.
Yeah, and the Jamba Juice you wanted to talk about.
And Jamba Juice, I want to meet with the manager. If Mr. Chen can't make it, Mr. Phipps, you're going to have to make time.
Okay.
Or Ms. Fields, you might have to make time too. Because we want to do a fundraiser with them in terms of whatever sales that they receive from people. If we have the same flyer format, then we get some portion of it.
And I actually did conclude, finally, I know it took me a while, with Cafe Cola, my friends at Cafe Cola.
Oh yeah, it took you like a whole semester.
Yeah,
Okay.
It took me a while, but he's a busy guy. But anyways, Cafe Cola, I don't know if you guys have ever been there. It's down Citrus, closer to Covina. Kind of a little hidden, but it's a great spot. They are huge on social media. I'm talking like over 40,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah, and they're featured on a lot of other things. They were just on the news for the number one whatever small restaurant in San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah.
But so I finally concluded our cross marketing with them. He is in the process of making flyers for us to hand out. To where the same thing, to where if they go over there, give them a flyer, part of the proceeds go to our club. I wanted to get them some shirts for our club, and there was one more other thing I wanted to say once I completely forgot. But finally got that one to go through. So,
Okay.
And he's ready for more opportunities. So he's always open to ideas, so we can always pitch him more things. Yeah, he's a businessman, very good businessman. So.
All right. So then, who wants to volunteer to go to Applebee's and also pitch that idea? Because they also have fundraising cross promotions over there. You just have to talk to the manager over there. So, Heather, can you do it next week? Maybe on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
And Mr. Phipps, Tuesday? You could go with her
Yeah.
since you're the president.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. You guys don't have my class, so you could go during whenever on Tuesday.
Yeah, contact me on Tuesday.
And then the Jamba Juice, if Mr. Chen, he's studying for his LSAT, so I need Mr. Alcantar and Mr. Andrews to help me out next week.
What day next week?
Either Monday or Wednesday. Wednesday then. Heather and Gage will take over the Applebee's. Michael and Mr. Joseph Alcantar and I will take care of the Jamba Juice and Starbucks in downtown Covina. Before this, I want this to happen before Thanksgiving, because after Thanksgiving week is over, everyone's mind is gone because it's Christmas to them already, right?
You mean next
So-
Wednesday, what time?
Next Wednesday we could go. What time's your class over, Michael?
We'll have class on Wednesday.
All right, then we're just gonna go after my class at 1:30
All right.
on a Wednesday.
That's the day before Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Day before my birthday.
and I'll get you a Starbucks for your birthday. You're welcome. And this is recorded live, so you could refer back to this video and say, hey, meet me at the my classroom at 1:30.
I would also like to ask Gorky or Matt, you guys are both presidents of Film Club and IFC. If you guys want to throw out anything about your club, go ahead. If you guys got a next meeting, tell about your next meeting or whatever. You guys can go ahead and.
Let's start with Gorky. Tell us your pitch, your club.
I mean, not to put you on the spot, but I'm saying.
No,
if you guys
it's
wanna-
fine. So next week is our final meeting. We're having elections there. If you want to be part of IFC, want to see what it's all about, want to be nominated, have position. Next week is the last time we're taking nominations, and by the end we'll elect our new members.
Speech.
Yeah, with the speech. So hopefully, huh? International Friendship Group.
Now, what days do you meet? Every semester, right?
Yeah. So far it's been Tuesdays at 2:40.
And will this be the same thing in spring 2017? Every Tuesdays at 2:40, or is
We'll
the time?
try to keep the same, but since I will no longer be running for president, it'll be up to the new president and our advisor to see if their schedule has changed.
Okay. So anyone out there that wants to go to the IFC meeting, it is next Tuesday at 2:40.
But you can probably bet that if you check Durfield's schedule, it's gonna be not around those times.
Okay.
It goes final.
And then I think, yeah, depending on how they're doing with the campus center, we'll probably have a whole new room.
What are they planning on doing? Are they planning on dividing it into
They're remodeling it.
Yeah, they're
Everything.
two years?
So,
Oh, it's gonna be 2
what's the
years.
location?
Oh, wow.
Well, right now it's at the campus center,
At the campus center?
Yeah. but next semester, for next semester, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. 'Cause
It's kind of
all-
to be determined then.
Yeah, it's to be determined.
Is there anything else you want to add before we move over to Film Club President? No?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Mr. Film Club President,
We're gonna win, right?
tell us your spiel.
Well, at the moment, my club's nominations are next week. It's our final meeting before we do so. So if you want to pitch the idea, or we can both pitch the idea to the club, or I can do it myself. And throughout winter semester, we can plan the times of the filming and the events. One last thing, we are not going to be in the same room, obviously, because
Nobody is.
nobody is.
Nobody is.
So we're going to relocate to the visual arts apartments. which is
What
gonna be-
days do you meet?
We're gonna meet. We meet on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 4:30
Okay.
in the executive boardroom and the campus center. And next semester is gonna be in there. So.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mr. Phipps and Heather, can you come to the meeting next week at 3:30 over there at the film club, so then you can tell them the idea for what's gonna happen for the home buyer fair?
What day?
Wednesday at 3:30. Okay.
So next Wednesday.
Yes. I can make
So
yes,
yes,
I can
it
do that.
works. Also, if any of you guys are interested, film club right after our meeting, we're going to meet up in the Glendora Shopping Center to watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh,
It's a small little outing, and we have about 12 people coming with us. So it's just a nice experience. We're gonna watch it in 3D.
Oh, nice. Wait, Wednesday?
This Wednesday,
We're gonna go see
right
it.
after
We're
our
gonna see
meeting.
it tonight.
Yeah.
I want to
I
see it.
promise not to spoil everything.
Dude, man.
He makes no such promises.
Okay.
I
But
can't wait
yes.
for that.
I'm sorry, I'm not really excited about that, but I want to see Doctor Strange. That's
I haven't seen that yet.
IMAX 3D.
I didn't even know that movie came out.
3D.
So
So
Michael told me.
Still need to watch
Okay.
it.
I guess we can talk about the thing about our relocation, because since
Yeah.
this is our current.
Wait, before, is there anything else you want to add more before we cut over to Mr. Chen?
That's it.
That's it? Okay.
So when you talk about our current rooming accommodations, because right now we don't have another rooming accommodation at the moment. Because we all know that our clubs are all going to move to the ED building for the new campus center, and those rooms are pretty shoddy.
Yeah.
I was thinking hopefully we can try to either stay in the fishbowl or the CI building like we were. Maybe try to keep those two as our home, because I really like those rooms, especially the other one. Watch that, I like this one too. It was so hot in here, but maybe AC, they got some AC.
Well, if we were doing it at a fishbowl, I mean, do you think people will come, or do they know where the fishbowl is?
I think that was maybe part of the problem, because I didn't even know where the fishbowl was. But
So I kept on talking about the library, guys. It's the library. So
yeah, that's why I said, that's why I put Hayden Library second floor, so.
And I guess people still gonna get that, huh?
Yeah,
we're in
Alright.
college, guys. I mean, you guys gotta
yeah,
figure
it's
this out.
critical thinking right there.
So should we do a CI building, because everyone knows where the CI
Yeah.
building too, or?
I like CI building, that, I really like that partially also, I mean, I know the podium wasn't working, but, I like the whole podium idea, kind of made me feel special.
Okay.
But, go ahead.
And if you guys turn in the paperwork right away, you guys will be able to have the meeting room location at that specific time, like lockdown.
Oh, really? And what, did they allow us to do it, like say we had 2 meetings a month, will they allow us to do all of them, or you can only do
Yeah,
one
they
at a
would
time?
allow that. As long as you turn in the paperwork.
If your spot open, first come, first serve.
Yeah.
First come, first serve.
So maybe,
So like
Unless-
first day,
unless-
lock it down.
Only unless like there's a board of directors meeting, they trump any.
Now here's the thing. Do you guys want to keep it as the first and third of each month the meeting, or do you want to do every week? Like other clubs have it every week, and it seems like we're not getting enough traction because we're always skipping 1 week. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
But,
I think it's your idea.
yeah, when we get, start the next semester, and then we take a vote on that, right now, this probably wouldn't be the proper time to take a vote when we get some more people involved and we
Yeah.
find out.
Oh
who
yeah,
take
like we did this semester. The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
meeting, we're just gonna talk to everybody and ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask, yeah.
All right. Good
So,
thoughts.
so my suggestion is, like, we'll probably have Club Rush before we have our first meeting. I mean, the executive officers are still gonna be continuously communicating throughout that time. So when we have Club Rush, you can also have in the sign-in machine saying preferred times of club meeting. And the best bet you've got is to take the biggest pool of the people who are in the selected time slot, and then just have a meeting on that day.
We don't know people's schedules or what they gonna have for class, daytime class, nighttime class, we don't know that.
So Club Rush is our best bet.
Okay. All right.
alright, anybody got any input on that, everybody good? Everybody up to date? We pretty much covered most of the things we needed to talk about. I kinda wanted to really emphasize on what we want out of the club next semester. I really wanted to emphasize on that, but we don't have too many club members here to really put too much input on that. Most of us are just board members and we all talk, group message.
But you know, Gorky, you said Gorky, Marlon, and you guys are audiences
Yeah,
that you've been to the club meetings, almost all the club meetings and
yeah, so you
events.
guys are considered.
So why don't you, since you know the pattern of what we've been doing, what do you want to see for next year?
Personally, what I would want to see for next year, well, in my architects class, what we did is that we went to another firm, and they kind of took us by their office, showed us what they do, what are the steps for them, goes from an idea to like a visual representation to either a model and then to presentation. And so I think that's good, especially if you're going for the field, to kind of go into an office, look around, see what some of the activities that they do.
So kind of like a field trip to a real estate brokerage, or like in Alan's case, he's interested in an appraisal. Go to some appraisal company and just see the ins and outs of
Yeah,
it.
because I mean, if you're interested and then you go in the office and you realize what exactly they do, and you're like, well, that might be not for me, or I'm more interested in it. I think it'll get them more excited for the club and their activities.
All right. How about you, Marlon?
I'm just wondering if we can go volunteer an hour in office broker just to see what they do and we can help,
Kind of like an internship and all that stuff. Okay.
just to.
Marlon, you and I will talk after the meeting.
Hands-on
Okay.
training.
You and I will talk after the
Maybe
meeting.
like a hands-on hour training, like
Yeah.
shadowing in real estate.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know.
Shadowing, looking at the format on how things are ran. and
I don't know how many
business
other
habits.
people are interested in the real estate careers, but I personally really have been wanting an event with hands-on training for real estate agents.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's about the audience.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, okay, all right.
I know most people were interested in the home buying process in the beginning, but if anybody, has-
Now, those of you that are part of the Citrus College Real Estate Mastermind Group, it's a different private group aside from the Citrus College Real Estate Club. If I added you on there, there's actually a realtor in the Covina Glendora area that's looking for interns. So just check that out on the Citrus College Mastermind Group. It's there. And if you can't find it, let me know. I will send you that link personally.
And sorry everybody, I would like to turn my main chair over to Mr. Chen. So if you have any main questions, ask him. I must leave. I have to go to work. I'm sorry about that.
You're fired. Heather, you are president as of right now.
Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and hope the rest of the meetings.
If you leave, don't bother coming back, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for coming.
No problem. Take care. Thank
See
you.
you guys again soon. Thank you, man. Thank you, Yorkie. Thank you, man.
Is there any other points to the meeting, Mr. Chen?
No, I
Council.
got nothing else other than, I think George wanted to know, for the RSVP, it's citrusreclub.webs.com. The RSVP link is directly to the left side, just scroll down a little bit, you'll see like a little club events information. It's like a little link thing, it says Fall Club Party Sign Up. Just click on that and it'll take you right to the Google form. Got to just fill in your name, your student ID, your club name, are you gonna be a contributor, what food are you gonna bring, what film suggestion you have, and the little waiver form on the bottom. That's all.
Or I think you can just go to your Facebook, and I'm sure you have it on the link, what the status is. I think
Well, if you have me on Facebook, then yeah.
We are pretty much, there's no way you can't find the information. We have the Facebook, the LinkedIn, the website, the Twitter, everything. So Heather has been managing and posting a lot, so come on. It's not that hard to find, Mr. Andrews. I'm talking to you.
If you can't find the RSVP form, I can personally show you if you brought your laptop and stuff like that, so.
Yeah.
no worries.
one of the things that we did at my club on Tuesday was we had a computer with all those like.
Oh yeah, I actually signed up a lot.
Yeah, we got all our members who couldn't find didn't know about signing up or couldn't find it, just come in front. We had a computer all ready for them to just fill in their name, what they're bringing, favorite movies, and all that good stuff. And then we're done.
These RSVP guys, we're up to, I think, 19 registered. So, yeah, keep it up.
Alan, why aren't you registered?
Sorry?
Why aren't you registered?
I'm talking about safe.
Yes, December 1st.
Oh, you mean for the,
Yes.
That one, I'm gonna be, because of something.
No, you're coming because as a club officer, this is your last meeting, official club duty. All right? So you're signing up, sir, at least staying about an hour. And then you and I need to talk. Any other points of business, Mr. Chen, or do you want to call this meeting done?
No, I think that's it. Anybody got club member reports? Anything that's not related? Working?
We just got these posters to pull up, but they're having a holiday blood drive. They would like us to kind of sign up before they come, and they want to see about how many people can donate.
Can you pass that around for people to see? Is that
Yes.
okay? Just one's enough, one
Yeah.
sample.
And so all the detail is there. They tell it, all the information. They'll have probably like a truck,
Okay.
and it'll be a mobile like blood donation. So if you guys want to give some blood, sign up. You can also sign up manually, but they want to have a number in mind of to see how many people want to sign up. Spreading the word.
Any other club member business? Anything else?
All right, if there's nothing else, then I call the meeting to adjourn at 5:02.
All right, thank you all for coming.